All right, get into the Kanye shit. I
That's the
promise
last
you,
topic.
no, it's not. I swear to God, I'm not talking about Kanye anymore. So
No, this
you
is gonna be
could
short.
you could lead the whole thing.
So Kanye and Kim are beefing. We know that.
I'm gonna take a nap.
No, Kanye and Kim. This is a podcast. We talk to each other. I'm not talking to them. Let's get up. Kanye and Kim are beefing, right? We know that. And one of the main sources of the beef, unfortunately, in the divorce is kids. And Kanye has an experience of him being a child of a divorced parent, and having his parents live far apart, Atlanta versus Chicago, and him blaming his mom for the relationship lacking between his dad. Like, he literally said that recently. And he doesn't want that for his kids. He wants to be a good dad. That's why he brought the house next door. He wants to be in their life. And he doesn't want North on TikTok. So for those of you guys who don't know, North is his 8-year-old daughter who has a TikTok account that's in collaboration with her mom, which is the ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, everybody knows. And the page is called Kim and North. Just like her cousin has a page called Courtney and P, for like Courtney and Penelope. So like they're doing the mom is supervising the page. This is our page together until, our daughters are old enough to have their own profile. Right? So in the midst of this divorce beef, Kanye wanted to emphasize how he didn't want North on TikTok. That was like the main thing that he was like getting off. And Kim came back and was like, North uses TikTok as a creative outlet, and she wants her to be creative and get her creativity out. And then I also watched Zoe's podcast. He has a podcast now. He says from a social media like perspective, like, he's famous on there and he found success on there, that he feels like it's cool to like kids, especially kids of famous people, to explore what they might want to do for their life, right? Like, what if she wants to be an influencer? What if she wants to have a social media career? I know it's crazy. And I mean, I feel like an 8-year-old deciding that, like, it's kind of wild. Like, you could decide that later in life. At 8, you shouldn't even be thinking about what you want to do for the rest of your life. That's kind of really crazy to even put that in. So, I don't even agree with you, Zoe. I don't. Ow. So, we had this conversation off camera, but we both said that being 8-year-old on social media is wild, and Kanye's right. And Kim needs to stop using that whole, she wants to use it as an outlet. Then make her page private. Like, nobody can answer that question. I've been asking across so many social media platforms, like on my fake accounts, because I don't want no beef on my real accounts.
Soft.
Mostly on TikTok. And I've been asking the question, and nobody can give me an answer. I'm like, why can't, or if TikTok can't be private, she can still make the TikToks, right? She can still make the TikToks. She can still watch TikToks. But nobody got to watch her TikToks except her friends, people that she added. No one can give me an answer. Why on North's page is a lot of content that's clearly PR for her aunt's brand, Kylie Skincare, right? That's so obvious that that's what they're doing. I mean, it could be, everybody does skincare stuff on TikTok. And I'm sure they see that and they just want to do it. But like, it kind of seems like there's definitely some other motive. Like, they definitely, I don't know. I don't put nothing past the Kardashians. That's definitely some type of like, show Kylie skin, free promo. Kind of wild. But I'm on Kanye's side with this one. I feel like they can meet halfway, right? Like, let North have a private page so she can still use TikTok. And then kind of monitor what she sees. But that's impossible. And you scroll through TikTok, some wild stuff is popping up. Wild stuff. People pretending like that they're having sex on camera. Like, it's just a lot of weird stuff, a lot of weird trends. And people's excuses, when you're a kid, you don't know what any of that stuff means. You didn't know what any of that stuff meant when you were a kid. I, being a curious child, Googled it, right? Did you Google stuff when you were curious as a kid? You didn't? When you were 8, 9, 10? I don't know if Genius.com existed when I was 8, but I definitely was looking up lyrics to songs, seeing what they meant. I was definitely seeing those uncomfortable like sex scenes that were in movies and going onto my computer and typing in the scene and trying to figure out what they were doing. I was, kid brains are like sponge. Of course, yeah, that song, so you don't really know. I remember when I was a kid, I think it was like Candy Shop or something by Magic Stick, that song? I got the magic stick. I used to ask my cousin, like, what is the magic stick? I don't know. So yeah, I agree. Sometimes kids don't really know what that stuff means. But all I had to do was look it up, or like, sometimes you repeat it and it's like, don't say that. And then you realize it's wrong, So I feel like North definitely exposed to seeing some weird stuff though, And it's like, why would you want your kid to be exposed to that? Like, She can still have the creative outlet. Let her make the TikToks, but let her page be private. You know, I think turn up the comments was smart.
Yo.
But we've seen some wild stuff from her page.
The day I can come in here and actually truly speak my mind, I would get removed.
No, say what you gotta say.
I can't. No, I literally cannot.
Babe, say what you gotta say.
No,
say
literally, literally, I actually think YouTube would remove what I was about to say.
No, say what you gotta say. Honestly, just say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it. No, seriously.
I hate when people do that. Like when you say, "Well, I'm gonna say something crazy."
I would say it, but I highly believe that YouTube would probably remove what I was about to say. No.
Say it in a censored way.
I can't.
That Kim's
I don't do that. Like
that Kim's dumb. You think Kim's dumb?
No, I was going way beyond that. Like I was going into trafficking and
no, that's what people were saying. The pedophiles out there.
No, I was going in a way different direction. I was gonna accuse a particular person of
trafficking her daughter.
No, I can't. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because if the video gets removed, I'll be very sad.
Then say it in the best way you can.
I think that let me first and foremost preface this again, but I don't give
oh my God.
about the Kardashians at all. I really don't care. I don't. I'll just say that first and foremost.
You say this every episode.
No, I have to because
when we do, but people know.
But the reason why I do that is because if you cut clips, then the randoms are gonna come all over the place and come kill you. Like nobody knows us. We got 27 subscribers.
I know.
So nobody knows what I'm saying. I don't care, right? I don't care how they run their family. I don't care about their PR marketing things. I don't care. I literally could not care less. I actually at one point had Kanye, West, Kim, Kardashian, a bunch of those words muted on Twitter, and it was like harmonious. But I felt like that was kind of soft, and like I don't do that blocking accounts kind of thing. So I was like, all right, that's kind of soft.
I'm blocking that people.
So I removed it. I'm mad I removed it because it's like annoying. Like I almost want to like put a block on Euphoria.
Yeah, Euphoria is sick. Oh my God, I wish people would shut up.
It's not the tweets though. It's because Twitter does that thing now. Because like I only follow 30 people. It'll be like,
shows you,
oh, you may like this. It's like, no, I don't like that. I don't watch the show. I don't like that.
It shows good though. You missing out.
But I think that what's their mom's name?
Kim. Oh, Chris.
Chris is. See, because what I was about to say was what I was about to say was gonna go all the way back to like the OJ shit. And it was just going to get crazy. So, I mean, I don't really want to be sitting here all night. But long story short, I think that if anybody's familiar with the concept of I believe Chris to be that.
What's that?
I don't want to explain it.
It's like the head honcho? Like that oversees everybody underneath them?
No, it's a lot deeper than that. I just don't know what we can say and what we can't say on YouTube anymore.
Yeah.
What can we say? What are we allowed to talk about?
YouTube rules are super strict. That's why people just be like, they call like the shot. The Vaseline. Can't even say that word anymore.
Well, if you can't say that, then I don't know.
Well, you could say vaccine. We could say vaccine, but me saying it will flag the video.
Now CDC is under our video.
Yeah, but we're just saying anything bad about it. So if you say the word and they go to they'll scan through the video to see if you're saying anything like anti about it, and we're not. So.
All right, whatever. If they take it down, I'm not doing another video on YouTube again. Seriously. Basically, a is a woman that other women and collects the money from it. Basically, the woman version of a pimp.
Okay.
I believe Chris to be that, and I think that she all her daughters for money, and
she couldn't do that with her son. That's why they kind of left him from scraps.
And
doing it with the grandkids.
And she's doing it with the children too. And I think that Kim is doing it, and I think that they all do it. I think that no, let me cook. I think that that's what YouTube families do. I feel like that's what everybody does. Everybody takes their kids, flips it for money, just to collect a check. And
they couldn't wait until North got to that age where she's like kind of, not old enough, but she's not too young anymore. She could speak, she can film. Yeah,
but I'm taking even a step further than that and saying like literally sexual relationships 1,000% were conjured up by Chris to get different leverage in different areas. I wouldn't put blackmail past her. I wouldn't put setting up sexual contracts. But you know what? This is why you can't say these things, because this is why the homegirl just got sued for $4 million. This is why you can't say these things either.
Oh, yeah. Because it's not proven.
Allegedly.
Yeah, but allegedly. We're not saying it's true. We're not saying this is true. But, you can't put it past people like this because
you see the behavior.
You see it.
But this is why I said, listen, this is all alleged. I'm not accusing anybody
Kanye
of anything.
and Kim, like their relationship was cute and their kids are really,
it wasn't.
really cute.
It literally never was.
But their kids are really, really cute. But I
but who cares how the kids look?
That's why let me finish. I'm saying, like, honestly, I wish he would have never did it. I wish he would have never married her. It's just, this is messing up his brand. And like everybody says, like that curse is real. Like even the whole Travis stuff, like I know the Astro World thing had nothing to do with his relationship, but it just seemed like everybody that like come to contact with that family,
I don't even
Tristan, like people don't even look at Tristan anymore for basketball. All they know him is for his drama. Like everybody who came in contact, like even Lamar, like everything is about them still, and that stain is forever.
I don't think it. Well, it is the family, but I think it's just the personification of celebrity.
Yeah, I don't think there's no real curse. I don't think like the curse is like a play on words. Like I think it's just this family has no real talent. Like their talent is being a business. I will say, I will give them that. Like I think Kim is the most talented out of all of them. The rest of them kind of just.
What is she talented at?
No, I'm saying being talented at creating a personal brand and getting rich off of. Yes, that's a talent. Like that's a talent. Not everybody could do it, and it doesn't work for anybody else in their family. Like she literally flipped something and made it into. That's a talent, baby. To flip something from nothing. She actually built where they're at. Like the rest of them kind of had their hands to them. But it is a talent to be Alex, yes. You have to admit, being socially savvy, being able to market, like she played on that social media thing, and nobody's gonna ever be able to do like her. She was like that pioneer. Yeah, Alex, you have to give people their credit. Like you don't have to like them to not give them their credit. Like that's not everybody can do that. Not everybody.
Talent. First of all, they don't even own their own show. So what exactly did she build?
Alex, but she's a billionaire. How is she a billionaire then? You got to give people their credit.
She's a billionaire off of other people.
No, but she
like Ryan Seacrest is the one that owns their show.
But she still built an empire off of nothing. Like imagine
what's the empire though?
Their empire that they have. Like their name is a household name now. Like that didn't become out of nowhere. Like, that's why the OJ show emphasized that people like didn't even know how to say Kardashian during the OJ trial. They were like, who? The Kardashian? Like they literally are a household name now. They hold the top following.
We're talking about talent. Where's the talent?
I'm saying it is a talent to be able to build a personal brand. That's why people hire people to do this. Like it's a talent to build a personal brand. It's a talent to build multiple brands and they all be successful. All of her brands have been successful. Her perfume brand, her Skims, like anything that she have done, her Kimoji app, like the whole We Made $1 Million a Minute. That's a talent to be able to market yourself. It is. And she used that social media thing. She was the pioneer of the social media Instagram model thing. Like she was able to flip and make money. And anybody that you can make money that's legal, I think is a talent. Babe, I feel like you have to give her credit, honestly. Not having interpersonal skills is not everybody don't have it. Everybody don't got the gift of gab. Everybody don't got it like that. Everybody don't got that shine that takes you far in life. Like not everybody got it. And she created multiple successful businesses. Like it has to be a talent to be able to flip you being a closet cleaner for other celebrities and having a sex tape release and turning it into an empire where your whole family's eating. That's a talent. I don't think anybody else in that family is talented. I think she's really the only talented one. Because everybody else is eating off that. They're all eating off her fame. Nobody else really cares for the rest of them. Like Kim's really the one. And now she's doing the lawyer thing. Like it's a talent too to maintain relevance. That's talent in my opinion too. Like moving with the times. So I know. I'm not comparing her talent to a singer. No, that's two different. That's will be a slap in the face, but it's still a talent. It's not. I'm not saying it's a top tier talent. I'm not saying it's like a high, a renowned talent. I'm not saying that, but it's still a talent. You still gotta get credit where due. You know, when people like fake, like everybody talks about Kanye maintaining a relevancy for 10 plus years. You had to give Kim that credit too. Kim has been relevant for over a decade. So you got to give her credit. People fall off all the time. So many Instagram models came and went. You got to give her credit because she still remains that relevancy. So, I'm not going to be a hater. I don't really like her any much anymore, but I'm not going to be a hater and say that she doesn't have a talent. You know what I mean? Open your eyes. But I do agree with you on the Chris thing. Allegedly, that's what she's doing. 'Cause I don't put anything past them. And like you said, they want their like it's all a lot of it is calculated. And I think with this divorce, Kanye, like Kanye already saw the calculation with them, but I think with the divorce, he's seeing it even more. And I wouldn't put it past that. There's a lot of evil stuff going on behind the scenes that people are so mad at Kanye for bringing stuff to the internet. And I still think he should keep it off, but we don't know what he's going through. And this really might be his only way to get things moving his way, because he's, people are gonna be scared. They're not gonna want him posting no screenshots of the messages no more, So they're gonna make sure he gets like fair treatment because before he exposes them again. So I think he has no choice, honestly, but to go on the internet, because I think that was his last resort. But do you think he should keep it off the internet? Or you think it was clearly a cry for help?
I don't know.
Right. You gotta give an answer.
I don't know.
Do you think it's a cry for help, or do you think he's just being dramatic? Or being a brat? Everybody's trying to say he's being a brat. People.
I think it is what it is. Don't fuck up next time, and these things will happen to you. That's it. You know how the system works. It's not a hidden agenda. Like you know how it works. Don't marry a thought, and these things don't happen.
And what I want to reemphasize what I said on Twitter. Please, anybody who's listening to this, before you have kids or marry somebody, actually learn them and get to know them. Learn about how they were raised. Learn about how they want to raise their kids, because how someone was raised is obviously a huge deal. And some things that might have been okay in your partner's household wasn't okay in yours. So it's like, that's why, going back to what I said earlier about preferences based off cultural beliefs and, ethnicity and your background. That's why that stuff is important, because, stereotypically, white people are raised more spoiled, more lenient. I have white friends that literally would curse their moms out. And I literally used to look and I used to literally be stunned. I used to look in awe, like, whoa. Like, I used to literally be in shock when I was at my white friend's house. Like, I could never. I mean, now as an adult, me and my parents do be bickering, and we be cursing each other out now, but we all grown. But when I was in 5th grade, I had a friend when I first moved to Jersey, and like she used to curse her mom out when I was over there. I was like, whoa. So, stereotypically, there are things about how black people are raised and white people are raised, and it's like, you guys should have those talks. Like, I don't know why people think it's so cute just to lay up and make mixed babies or just make babies in general. Like, there's some cute props and like dolls. Like, no, these are actually humans that you have to raise for 18 years and so they can make their own decisions. Like, you have that duty. And if you guys, like, you need to talk before you even get married. You need to be eye to eye. Like, when we have kids, how do you want to do this? How do you want to do that? Like, you don't got to go into in depth, but just on a surface level, see if morals, if values align. That should have been a thing. If Kanye knows that Kim is a social media girl, then you should have known that she's probably gonna push that onto her kid. And if you know from a man's perspective that you don't want your 8-year-old daughter on the social media, then there had to be a middle ground. Because I don't think Kanye is against her having social media. He just doesn't want her having social media now. I don't think anything's wrong with that. Because she might want to be a social media girl, but let her at least be 13. You have to be 13 to be on TikTok. That's the crazy part. Like, that's the minimum age. Unless you have like some type of like approval, and which I'm sure they have for them to be verified, right? Like, they had to have known that they did it, maybe because it's supervised. But I don't see how people think Kanye's wrong. Like, it's so crazy to me that people are really trying to like say that he's wrong for this. Like, from a man's perspective, knowing how nasty this world is, and you want your 8-year-old, and not even for this creepy stuff, but just having your 8-year-old daughter being subjected to millions of people. Like, people want to compare their regular little lives. Like, oh, when I was a kid. Okay, when you were a kid, did you have millions of followers? No one knows you. You can't compare yourself to a kid who has millions of followers, who has millions of people who are judging and commenting, We don't understand how that is. And Kanye's looking at it from a celebrity's perspective and a man's perspective. And I think Kim's looking at it from, like you said, with the whole Chris and Kim, and looking at it as a money grab and how are we going to continue our legacy, I don't think she's looking at it for her daughter to have a creative outlet. I don't think so. Maybe partially, but I think she's mostly looking at it as, oh, she's securing the bag early. Like, she's about to, this is about to be her thing. Like, she's starting her empire now. Like, but honestly, in conclusion, I think her page could be private. I think, first of all, both of you guys have to agree on it. But I think if you want to have to continue to have the TikTok, it should be a private page. It shouldn't be access. She shouldn't have like 2 point whatever million followers. Like, that's weird. She shouldn't. That's weird, right? Your 8-year-old daughter having millions of followers who were at one point commenting, and like Kim was talking about how she supervises it, but she went like North went live multiple times, and somebody made a point today that like that's dangerous. Kids say stupid stuff, and North might not really realize how famous she is. And you exposing stuff about where they live, exposing important information, right? Like, you could do anything. And like, why would you even want to take that risk? Like, scary, you know? And you talking about like the traffickers or any like creepy people online. And like, as an 8-year-old, you might give up some valuable information. Next thing you know, God forbid, some scary stuff happens, you know? So, yeah. And then we talked about this the other day, talking about Kim supervises the TikTok, but she's using Need to Know by Doja Cat on multiple TikToks, which is a very inappropriate song. And I feel like, okay, yeah, she might know the song. The song is trendy. I just talked about earlier how I heard Magic Stick when I was like a 7, 8. Like, we hear these songs, so of course, yeah, like there's no way you could avoid hearing these songs, like, as a kid. But to make a video of you playing with skincare to those songs, is that right? I don't really think so. I don't think you should be doing that. Like, people go to your page and they're like, I'm going to North's page. And on North's page, now you in the background, you're hearing music about giving erections and like, what? That's weird. And then we saw that TikTok the other day when she was like, when they were saying that D was a 10 out of 10 and her and Kim were like, 10 out of 10. Like, come on. Kim, how would you why would she approve that, right? Don't you think that's sick? Like, if you were Kanye and you saw that, how would you feel? Like, try to put yourself in a dad's perspective. And you saw on TikTok that your daughter and your wife, ex-wife, were saying that D was a 10 out of 10 and doing 10 out of 10. Lip syncing that explicit song. How would you feel from a man's perspective and as a dad? Seeing that, would you be like, oh, she's just having fun?
Yeah.
Baby. No, for real, you don't think nothing wrong with that? You don't see nothing wrong with that?
I see a larger issue with TikTok in general. I hate TikTok. It's actually kind of fucking stupid.
TikTok is actually a really sick app, and they allow way too much stuff. Like, they say that they monitor stuff, but they'll delete videos about people talking about black rights, but then they'll keep videos of girls twerking. Like, there's one guy, you've probably seen his videos. His name's like Memphis, I Heart Memphis. His whole page is just him with girls twerking.
He's still around.
Yeah, you know him? I didn't know him until TikTok. That's literally his whole page is girls twerking, like his girlfriend Coco. But if you make a video talking about how black people run TikTok, they don't take that down. Like, who's monitoring this? TikTok is really kind of evil. It's an evil app. It's very sick. What's your issue with TikTok?
I think that anything that gets popular for any reason is a problem. I think popularity in any context is there's an issue there. Like, those Marc Jacobs tote bags that are everywhere, there's an issue with that. You wearing Arc'teryx now, there's an issue with that. Or
hear me out. I used to ski. I mean, I still ski. I've been skiing for 20 years. I knew about Arc'teryx before.
But you're only buying it now because other people are wearing it. That's a problem. Or everybody running to TikTok when all it is just.
I like Arc'teryx.
Like, there's nothing majestic about the app.
I mean, it's an entertaining app, and you know, like, making videos are fun. I will say they are fun, but it's overhyped.
It's just not like.
It's not groundbreaking.
I can't take anything like McDonald's, the most popular fast food chain. Problem.
Because I feel like because the sheep culture is concerning to follow anything that's popular.
I can name a million different things that are popular and is an issue. I just don't. I think the app in general, like, I don't actually, like, haven't had it and deleted it. I don't really get the, like. I actually don't get it. It's like mindless scrolling.
I mean, it's entertaining. Like, I'm not gonna act like it's not entertaining. Like, it's definitely some entertaining stuff, and it's definitely some insightful stuff. That's why you gotta like interact with the stuff that you want to see. Like, I follow a lot of pages that's teaching me a lot, giving me a lot of like random information I would have never knew. And like, it's cool, it's entertaining, it's inspiring in some ways. So you see people like on trips and stuff, and it's like, yeah, it inspires you to be all right. Let me turn this off and get the CPA so I can travel more. You know, like there's definitely some cute videos in there, like that's inspiring. I do feel like there's a lot of sick stuff on there though, and a lot of weird stuff. And I'm not really a big fan of the dances anymore. Like that's kind of weird to me. Like I don't know, that's kind of annoying. But I mean, it's entertaining. Yeah, like we as humans seek entertainment, and like it's just something to like, you know, like sometimes it lightens up your day. It's like, oh, you know, this was a cute, funny.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to have your day lightened up if you're not successful. That's what I was just saying earlier. Like,
hey, no, but I think this has to be a balance. Like I feel like everybody has the right to be able to go and to enjoy things. Like we all can enjoy things, but I feel like the hypocrisy is if you spend 20 hours or 24 hours.
No, what you choose to enjoy is a problem. If you are saying you need to get enjoyment and that enjoyment is out of scrolling endlessly through TikTok,
I didn't mean it like that.
That's a problem.
I just meant you should, you know, the whole let people enjoy things. I do feel like you should be able to participate in using TikTok, but it has to be a balance. Like you can't participate in TikTok overwhelmingly and then in the same breath be on TikTok complaining about how you want money. Then yeah, that's stupid.
The app is terrible.
The app had potential to be better.
No, don't try to side with me. Like keep your own opinion.
I'm just saying that the app. I enjoy the app, but there's a lot of things I disagree with it. I don't like. You know, I wish it was U.S. owned. I wish it was better. Like
it is U.S. owned.
No, it's China owned.
They operate in TikTok as a separate company.
But
their parent company is in China.
Yeah, but exactly. But that means that's still the major control and influence is from that. And a lot of I don't know, a lot of the stuff is weird. The censoring and some of the stuff on the app is a little weird. And like I know a lot of people that got banned just for speaking out on like black issues. So I don't know. TikTok's it's strange.
I'm not gonna stop using it though, right? Never. That would never happen.
You just used it yesterday.
I don't even have. All right.
You just deleted it, babe.
Micah, I don't even have an account.
You just deleted it.
No, I don't even. You could search my TikTok. I didn't just say I delete. I wasn't on TikTok. I don't have the app. I don't have an account.
Yeah, but you just deleted it, babe.
No, but I didn't just delete it.
It was like a few days ago, like a week ago. We was talking about how you access your DMs on TikTok. You just deleted it. It wasn't that.
That wasn't last week.
Babe, that was this year. That was 2022.
It was.
The year just started. It was.
Yeah, it was. And I didn't use it. I literally never use it. That's why I even asked how you even get to the DMs. But you
use Reels. Reels is the same thing.
I don't even use Reels. Like you may take like 2 seconds out of the day where like I went to open Instagram.
I just opened my my Instagram today because I don't go on Instagram anymore, and checked my DMs, and I was showing my parents a video of the rats that you sent me last week, and my parents were like, "Oh, I saw that video last week." I was like, "Oh, my bad. Alex sent it out last week, but I just didn't see it till now." You sent me mad videos.
I sent you one today.
Yeah.
I sent you one. Today's Tuesday, technically. I sent you one Friday, Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday. January 30th, which is a little over a week ago.
Sunday.
Last one before that is January 26th.
Okay, but the point is you still use it too. So I don't feel like you shouldn't judge me and I still use it. Like you could have your issues with things and still use it. I just my issue is the overconsumption mostly with social media.
No, there's a lot more issues than that.
Well, yeah, there's a lot more issues. But there's nothing I could do about it as an individual. Like me not using it is not gonna stop TikTok from running. And like I said, your algorithm and what you see is basically what you see. If you're interacting with weird stuff, then your timeline's gonna be weird. I love my For You page.
No, I don't interact with anything, and that's exactly the point. Because I don't interact with anything, I got to see everything. That's the difference. That's
why I'm saying these apps are bad and sensitive.
No, they're not bad at it. They're doing exactly. TikTok is flawless.
I'm saying that these apps are like have their flaws. In a way, like I'm saying, like, you know, they have their wrongs, like, you know, the kind of weird stuff. But I'm saying that you could at least kind of play the game. Like, yeah, they have that algorithm. Use that algorithm to its advantage. Like, make sure you're interacting.
To do what?
Just interact with stuff you want to see. So it's the same way how you told me, like, how I would stop complaining about my Twitter if I stopped following people that were problematic. I literally only interact with TikToks I want to see. I never complain when I'm on there. Like I see everything I want to see. My whole TikTok is fashion, sneakers, those mini vlogs that girls make.
What is the argument you're making?
Stuff. I'm saying that TikTok, like I still use TikTok because I only use it and I use it in a positive way. I don't see the negative stuff. I don't see the negative side of it at all. Like I see what's wrong with it as a whole, but I'm saying that my interaction on the app is not a negative experience, and I customized it to not be that way. The same way I don't complain about my Twitter anymore because I don't follow anybody on my new account where that is gonna make me upset or make me mad. So I'm saying, like, yeah, social media, all these social media apps are flawed, and definitely you shouldn't spend too much time on them. But you can still make a good experience out of them, so you're not missing out on the uses of them, and you're not missing out on the opportunity for them. Like you know, you're not missing out on the opportunity to make some money. At the end of the day, life is a game. Like even today, Maya showed me that she posted a picture on Pinterest, and it went crazy. Like on Pinterest, like she low key like got mad hype from. I'm like, dang, I didn't even thought to post on Pinterest. Like there's so many ways to become to make money off of this online stuff, and it's like, why not pick yourself in the game? So I don't know. Okay, there's nothing I could do as an individual, so I'm not about to like keep myself out the running just because it was some issues I have. Like as long as I'm not like involving or participating in the things I have an issue with. Like if I have an issue with some of the TikToks I'm seeing, I'm gonna make sure I don't see them. So I'm using the app in a positive way. Like I feel you can make a positive of everything. You cannot agree with everything an app does and what they stand for, and still make a good experience out of it. Cause why put myself out the running? I care more about my value of I would care more about my quality of life than my issues with TikTok. If I can use TikTok to my gain, to get a little followers and get a little money, pay off. Even if I only got enough, like imagine I had a viral video and just made enough to pay off my loans. Thanks TikTok. I don't, TikTok has its flaws, but I needed my loans paid off. I don't give a f about all my other issues, but that's how I feel. I put my quality of life and the things I want before anything, and it's not like I do that, and it's not like I put my morals or anything on the back burner, but I still put my quality of life before anything. If I could get a viral TikTok and make couple tens of thousands of dollars to pay off my loans, I'm gonna do that. It could be one viral TikTok and now I'm off the app. I'll be like, okay, I used the app for what I needed it for, to make money. So I care more about that than anything. I would never, like I said, I would never put my morals on the back burner, because there's ways that girls and people in general, like people sell drugs, they scam, they prostitute to make money. Money's not that important to me for me to be doing that stuff, but it's TikTok is not that serious for me to not put myself in the running on TikTok when people are becoming millionaires on that app every day. So, yeah.